Hey guys, thank you so much for watching Celebrity 702. My name is Freddy, and today I have an amazing photographer here, very well known here in Las Vegas. He is the owner and photographer for Noel's Photo Studio. So please help me welcome Noel Dahl.
Hey
guys, thank you so much for being here.
No problem. Thank you for having me here.
Awesome. And how's your New Year going?
It's pretty good. It's we're being with a lot of projects, and New Year always have something new coming up.
Definitely. Hopefully a lot of work, right?
I hope so.
Well, let's start by getting to know you a little bit better.
Sure.
You can tell us a little bit more about yourself.
Yeah. What do you want to know?
Yeah, just everything. Where are you from?
I am from Mexico.
Mexico.
Sinaloa.
What part? Sinaloa.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. I'm from Zacatecas.
Nice.
And where did you grow up?
I grew up in 3 different places. I grew up in Vegas, Culiacan, and Washington State.
Oh wow.
Yep.
Wow. And when did you came here to Vegas?
Well, it's been a long time. My dad and their family moved here before I was born, and so Vegas has been basically my hometown.
Your hometown.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
so, back and forth all my life.
All your life.
Mm-hmm.
Very good. Your parents are from Mexico too,
Mm-hmm.
as well. And you have any siblings?
Yes, I have 2 sisters and 1 brother.
2 sisters and 1 brother. What do they do? Are they the photographers as well?
No,
or?
no. They have their own businesses. One of them is managing different stores here in Vegas.
Nice.
And actually, both of them, they're managing different stores here in Vegas.
Oh wow, that's very good. And are you partnered?
Yes, I'm married.
Oh, married. Nice. Any kids?
No.
No kids. Sounds good. Not everybody wants kids. Did you go to college for photography? Or?
Not exactly for photography. The medical fields, it's my background.
Oh,
I
medical
went to
field.
in Washington.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
And you went from medical field to
To
photography.
yeah. Totally different thing, 2 different
Right.
things.
And you moved to Vegas when again?
Last time I came to Vegas was in 2009. So it's been 10 years.
10 years. Nice. How do you like Vegas?
I love it.
You like it?
Yeah, I every time I move away, I miss it, so I always come by.
Nice. You ever go back to Culiacan, Sinaloa?
I go there very often, but not. I don't have any plans to stay there.
Mm-hmm.
Just visiting.
Just visiting.
Mm-hmm.
How's it over there? You like it or?
The food is good.
Yeah.
The people is good. The weather is.
Is it humid over there?
Very humid.
Very humid.
Very humid. Very hot all the time.
All the time.
Yep.
Nice. And let's get more into your career. Why photography?
I didn't realize that I always had a thing for photography. I got this in me. Like I remember like watching a magazine or reading a book. I always stop first, like looking at the picture, and then I would read whatever it was. But I always have this thing for visuals.
Oh, nice. That's nice. Well, yeah, I did some research on your.
Saw that.
Yeah, on your website it says since I was young I like to play with elements that I have around me. I think that's very important, right? If you want to be a photographer.
I think when you can create something with what you have.
Yeah.
And I think I have been really lucky that people like the things that I create. So it's fun.
Nice. I want to do a cheers with you.
Sure.
Thank you so much for coming.
No problem. Thank you for having me. With me, every time I plan something will go wrong, and then I didn't have all the chance to just make it with what you have.
What will you have?
Yeah. So it's so I stopped planning every photo shoot that I have, I always had it in the back of my mind, and I couldn't even sleep the night before, just thinking on the things that I was gonna do and how I was gonna do it. But it always something ended up happening, so I didn't have any other more choice than just do it the way
And I think a lot of Mexicans, we're like that. We know how to just work with what we have,
what we
right?
have, right?
Is taking the perfect picture, like, does it have more science than what it looks like?
I don't think so. I think if you know your elements, if you know how to manage light, if you know when somebody looks better and capture that moment, I think that's when you get like the perfect shot. But again, excuse me, I think everybody have different point of views. Everybody have different tastes. Like for example, some people might say, "Oh, they don't like my work," or some other people think they love my work. For example, different painters. I can say that I don't like Monet, and I wouldn't pay much money for any of the paintings of his paintings, but I would say for other paintings I will pay a lot of money. So who can tell you which one is better? It's just totally different points of view from each person. So that's why I think I don't think my work is perfect, but somebody might think my work is perfect.
Yeah.
So everybody have different points of view.
Definitely. And I think as long as you feel proud of your work, I think that's what matters the most.
Yeah, I think as long as you like it, as long as you're happy with what you got, and you can say, oh, it's perfect. So
Exactly.
if I'm happy and the other person is happy, and it's all that matters.
I guess it's like a artist, right? Not everybody likes that one song.
Right, and they might think, oh, I don't like this artist, I don't like his or her voice, or I don't like this kind of music. Like, well, it's all up to you.
Yeah, definitely. Also say on your website, I love capturing moments that other people do not see. An expression with eyes, face, and the body. I am blessed to have the opportunity to serve people by the work that I do. The results in every session is to transmit a feeling or reaction to the viewers, which is very important, right?
I think so. I think when you transmit something, just a feeling, that I do that a lot in my work. Sometimes, even without me knowing that I'm like capturing a feeling that the person or the model is feeling, it's a really cool thing to capture in photographs.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's like I say before, I think it's really important not just photographing an image or a look, but it's a really cool thing when you're photographing a feeling. Like a sample of this, I would say, like when you're photographing a wedding or a dad or a tear, somebody, it's those kind of feelings that you see it in the picture. Or like in a lot of my pictures during photo shoots, I'm always taking pictures, and a lot of the times we're capturing pictures when the models are laughing by the jokes or the things that we are saying or thinking or just doing. I think it's a really funny thing, and you create that in pictures that sometimes you don't see it, people don't see it, but it's always there.
And I'm getting like the idea that like when you're taking a picture like of a model, like the model is expressing his or her confidence through like the
definitely.
face or the body pose or.
Yeah, it depends on the models. A lot of the models, they don't have confidence, and they are just trying, and because they're not professional models. The person that I'm photographing, they're always like really sensitive, so you have to be really careful when you're working with models, because you can create something good or you can create something bad. So if you show them or you let them see something bad, they are not gonna be really happy about it. It's not that they're gonna be mad about it, but it can be sad about it.
So-
You know, so you have to be careful with the things that you do or you say sometimes.
Oh wow, that's crazy. Because they're like modeling, they should be confident, right?
It would be perfect if they would be confident, but like, do you think everybody's confident in everything that they do? Like, I mean, me doing photography, I'm not really.
If I had a
confident.
body like this, I would be super confident.
No, but if I think we all have our insecurities that, like, so you just have to be careful with them.
Definitely. And you say that you like photographing bodies, and I can definitely see that on your Instagram and Patreon. And not just any kind of body, but naked and masculine bodies.
Yeah.
Tell us more about that. Why you choose to?
I think when I started doing photography, my goal was to do weddings. I love photographing brides and grooms and couples. But the story goes way back in the day when I got my first camera. I didn't know how to use a camera. So I asked a couple of friends of mine to model for me, so that way I can practice with the camera and practice with poses and lighting and all these things. And then when I started posting the pictures on social media, my work went kind of like people start looking at my work and they start wanting me to photograph them. And one person lead me to the other person, and it's been like that for like 9 years. No, like 7 years. I mean,
Oh wow.
that one person lead me to another person, and that's how I start getting a lot of followers now. So now I get followers, like I would say like 20 to 50 followers every day. They're like looking at my Instagram. It's like, oh wow, it's like, where am I getting all these people from? It's like every day, even if I'm not posting any picture, I've been getting likes and followers from people that I don't even know.
Oh wow, that's pretty awesome.
I really love photographing people. I love photographing eyes, but that's my favorite thing. But people don't always see. Like if I would post pictures of people with just eyes, I don't think I will get like a lot of work, or I don't think I would get a lot of people hire me to photograph their eyes.
Yeah.
But it's something that I've been working on. It's to show and educate people that being nude in front of the camera, it's nothing bad, it's nothing dirty, it's nothing a shame. Like a lot of people see that having a guy shirtless is already pornographic. Like when we launched this calendar back in November, we were at this restaurant that I don't want to say the name, but we had a poster, the same poster that we have in the cover. And they told us that people were complaining of having half-naked guys in the restaurant. It was not okay, so we have to take it down. And I was like, I'm not gonna argue. I'm not gonna let him ruin the event or the day. We just took it down and we continue with the event. But honestly, I don't think there's anything bad about it. And that's one thing that I'm always trying to prove, that we live in Vegas. We see naked girls everywhere. You see girls with almost nothing on in calendars, on stores, on the kids department, and nobody says anything. And when they see a guy with just shirtless, because these guys were wearing pants, as you can see in all the pictures, they were not even in underwear, and people start getting upset about it. and that's something that I'm always trying to teach everybody. It's like it's okay to show the male body just like they show the female body, not just girls.
I feel like discriminated when you say that.
I see that a lot.
That's discrimination.
Yeah, but what else can you do? I mean, we talk to the manager. We tell him, okay, few people that they were working with us, they went and put T-shirts on the guys,
Yeah.
on the posters, because the posters were big, and they tell us like, oh no, it's like I see what you guys trying to do. It's nice that you guys try to cover the guys, but you guys have to take them down. So
Very bad. Shame on that restaurant. When you're doing these kind of like nude photo sessions, is it like kind of uncomfortable for you or for the model?
no, not at all. It's something that we talked before. It's not something that we just plan. It's like, oh, we're gonna plan a photo shoot and then ask them to like take their clothes off. They have seen my work, and even when I mentioned it for the first time, they are not afraid. They tell me that they have seen my work. It's nothing dirty. It's nothing ugly or something to be embarrassed by. And I always like watch my work like to keep it in a professional level. I have my mom and my grandma, my family, my sisters. They're all on my Facebook and my Instagram, so they see my work and they see the stuff that I do. And I think they're not ashamed. I hope so. But no, but they see you, and even my mom tells me, oh, it's like, oh wow, it's like, this is a really handsome guy. When she sees him, it's like he's just like an ugly person that you see him. That he's like, oh my god, this person is not really beautiful at all. It's like it's an ugly person. But she doesn't say it in a bad way. It's like it's the same way as beauty. Like guys can be like extremely good looking guys. Like yeah, like there's some good looking. There's some of them that they're not that lucky.
Like me.
No, you're not.
And talking about nude photo sessions, what are the best photo sessions you had? Like you could, I guess, I don't know if you want to mention models or
I
modeling.
can't say any model that it's been like my favorite. I think I have a lot of good photo shoots. But I think the ones that I really like, it's when we're laughing, we're making jokes, or stuff happens. Like I'm thinking on releasing some pictures and some videos of photo shoots that we have done, and the things that went wrong during the photo shoot. Well, the models are naked or like half naked or in underwear, but they laugh about it. So when we have something funny, it's when they like it. When I like it. So those are my favorite photos.
Those are your favorite.
The ones that I'm having fun and laughing about everything, even when things go wrong. And when they're like happy about it too. Cause when I talk to a model or a guy that I feel like it's not gonna be a good fit, I'd rather not to do the photo shoot, because no matter what you do, they're not gonna be happy about it. So if I see a red flag, then it's like, oh, this person's not gonna be a good fit. Like if they're demanding things for the photo shoot, if they want to be in charge of the photo shoot, and
like they're cocky or
yeah, kind of like basically they just want me to be a monkey with a camera and just clicking because they're gonna be directing the photo shoot. Unless they pay me, I will do it. But I'm not interested in working with guys that they're not gonna be a good fit for me.
And you work with guys and girls, right?
Yes.
Who's like more like cocky or more hard to work with?
Guys or girls?
Yeah.
Well, I think it's been kind of the same. The things I've been working with a lot of guys, like 80% of my work is with guys, 20% is with girls. With girls, I feel like they have more insecurities Like they have to put makeup, they have to do the hair, they have to like, oh, I don't like this, like, oh, hold on, let me fix my hair, or like those little details. But I grew up with two girls and my mom, and everybody have to, like, the girls have to be always like taking more time to get ready and stuff like that. So I don't know who would be more cocky, like girls or guys. I think 50-50.
50-50.
Yeah.
And as a photographer, you must enjoy taking pictures of yourself as well.
No.
No?
It's like I don't like selfies.
Oh, you don't like selfies?
I don't like selfies. Like when you have to stand up in front of the mirror and go like click. I love taking pictures of my cats. I take a lot of selfies me with my cats. But like me being in front of the mirror taking selfies, it's not my thing. I'd rather have my camera taking pictures of somebody else.
Or somebody else.
Yep.
And what's like the least like work in photography you like to do?
Landscape. Like I've been in so many different places that are amazing, beautiful, gorgeous places, but when I try to photograph them, it's like it doesn't look more beautiful than the pictures. So it's always being there. It's more beautiful than the picture that I take. I'm assuming I don't know how to take the landscaping photographs. That's my idea.
Your idea. Awesome. And what are some advertising work you've done? Because you've done advertising work.
Yes, I've done a lot of advertising work, and I don't post it on my social media because they pay for it. It's their work. I've done a lot of works for different brands, different casinos, beer companies, agencies. I've been working with marijuana stores.
Oh wow!
I've been working with a lot of different products, different restaurants, nightclubs, different things that I don't really show my work. I mean, I show it in my website and I show it on my portfolio, the things that I have done.
Yeah.
Done things for non-profit organizations, billboards, shows in the strip, different things.
Awesome. And you also say you worked with magazines.
Yes, I work with different magazines. Like today, I think the digital magazine in Australia was featuring my work. They posted today.
Wow.
Actually. I work with different magazines here in town, California, New York, Florida, different places.
You also worked for like weddings, runways, fit modeling, fitness, artistic events, topless, underwear, nudes, portraits, editorial, fashion, beauty, and well, yeah, advertising.
Yep, I've pretty much been doing a lot of different things.
That's pretty awesome. So if somebody wants to contact you, how do they do that?
They can reach me on Noel Photo Studio. That's all my social media. That's for Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, a lot of different social media platforms, and my website, noelphotostudio.com.
Oh, awesome. What photographers do you think like do a good job here in Vegas?
I think there's a lot. I'm on a group of photographers that it's over 1,000 photographers.
Oh wow!
Yeah, it's a large amount of photographers. I think there's quite a few that I really like, that I follow their work, that I've seen their work, and I'm like, wow. With it. Like I follow a couple of wedding photographers that every time I see their work, I'm like, oh my god, it's really beautiful. That's my. I got another a few friends that they're not from here. They're in different places, but I have one in New York. It's a friend of mine, Rick Day. I have another one, Michael Stokes, in California. I got different people that that I admire.
Admire. Awesome. And last but not least, let's talk about
The calendar.
the calendar. Yeah, what is this about?
Amor Peludo is a non-profit organization that they help pets. I met him last year, and we went to have a cup of coffee, and we were talking about their organization. They were telling me that they go out on the streets and get cats and dogs that they leave on the streets. They get them vaccinations, they get them fixed, they try to find a home for them, and they pay everything out of their own pockets.
Wow.
So they don't receive any money from any organization or any government funds or anything. So they basically, there's a group of people that they were doing that, so they still doing it. So when she told me that, I told her that I wanted to do a calendar and give it to them so they can sell it and make money out of them, and that way they can continue helping. So I've been pretty involved with them since you see that I love cats. I've seen the work that they do, and I think it's really, really nice that somebody is doing these kind of things, that they try to get dogs and cats out of the street, out of the cold and heat here in Vegas. It's really sad. And last month in December, I was promoting the calendar with them at an event, and I saw the director of the organization that she was texting, and she was kind of worried about a cat that they found on the street. It was a baby one, and she told me that somebody found a cat on the streets, on the dumpster, and it was cold, it was raining, and I told her that I could help her with the cat and be a foster. And she brought me the cat that day. She went and got it, and she brought it to me. And the kitty was like almost just bones and hair, because it was like, she was a white cat, and you can tell that she was living on the streets, like all dirty, her paws. And even my husband was like thinking that the kitty wasn't gonna make it because it was in a really bad shape. But we stayed for 2 days, like giving her milk and like baby kitten milk and liquid food and stuff. So the kitty is okay. She survived.
Aww.
She made it, and now she's running everywhere. She's jumping, and
You have her?
I have her, but she just got the vaccinations Monday. So we are gonna try to find a home for her pretty soon. I think we're gonna have her for a couple more weeks maybe, and she's gonna get fixed, and then we're gonna find a home for her, because I think we're gonna keep her because we already have 6 cats, 7 with her.
6 cats.
Yes,
Wow.
I'm looking like an old lady with cats.
So guys, yes, definitely Amor Peludo Animal Foundation. It's a great foundation. They
Yes.
don't charge nobody to
adopt the cats or anything. They just go and verify that it's a good person, that the person who's going to take care of the cats. And you can buy the calendar on Amazon, and you can order on Facebook or Instagram. It's amorpeludo.org.
amorpeludo.org.
Yeah, you can find it on Amazon, or like I say, in their social media, on my social media. Look at those guys.
I feel super fat looking at these guys. And it's not just cats, it's dogs.
It's dogs and cats. Yeah.
Dogs and cats.
No.
Awesome, guys. Definitely a great foundation. I'm gonna put the link below. Amor Peludo Animal Foundation. And yeah, definitely.
It's a good thing to have a calendar. I know right now everybody's on digital now, but I love to have it on the wall or in a place where I can see it, so I can write things down and when somebody asks me to book a date, I don't have to open my phone. I just look at my calendar and I know right away.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing, that I don't have to put the person on hold, so I can look at my schedule. I do have my schedule on my phone, but having it on paper, it's way much better when you can write things down.
Yeah, definitely, and it has like a space for you
To write
down
whatever you need to.
Yeah, definitely. Wow, this is really good. Well, thank you so much, Noel. Now it has a dedicatoria in the back.
Yeah, that's about the organization.
Okay. Yeah, so it tells you more about the organization in the back. Definitely, guys, support this calendar and buy it off.
You can buy it on the website. You can buy it even if you send them a message on social media, or you can go to Amazon. And basically, they're not selling it; they're asking for donations. So whatever you want to donate,
okay.
They'll take the donation.
They'll take a donation. Awesome, guys. So yeah, there you guys go. Definitely support the cause, and thank you so much, Noel, for this interview and for the opportunity.
Thank you for having me.
Alrighty, guys, and also don't forget to subscribe to Celebrity 702, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Also go to Noel's social media as well, and your social media is
Noel Photo Studio, and I'm a lot on Instagram, so you can see like everyday things that I'm doing every day. And
Instagram is to be where especially when you're a photographer, right?
Yeah.
Definitely, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time, guys.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.